Every November, the gardens of Bugema usher out a new generation into the world. Their journey didn't just start there. They arrived at the gates of Bugema University, not just as students but as raw potential. For Nathan, the journey began years ago, a journey defined by friendship, prayer, and a daunting realization of the mountain ahead. Bugama is not a place where you simply sit and listen. It is a place where you labor and learn. Before the degree is earned, the character must be forged. As the final year intensified, Nathan's burden grew. It wasn't just his own grades on the line anymore. Nathan became the custodian of a collective dream when he served as the treasurer for the graduating class.
Hi, my name is Nathan Owona, and happen to be the graduating class treasurer, probably the CFO of the graduating class of 2024. That happens to be the 30th graduating class.
Each receipt, every clearing form, and every shilling for the graduation gown and the class gift and the beach trip passed through his hands. This position didn't just come.
There's a minimum GPA requirement of 3.5. You must make that. If you are below, then you cannot be trusted with the leadership position at the level of the president. That applies to the treasurer and the general secretary, because all those are signatories to the account.
Clearance for graduation process in most institutions is not an easy one. Many students grapple with it, with getting grades to financial clearing and so much more as not to miss out in the gown. For Nathan, friendship, networking, and good relationships with people stood out for him at this time.
I can just put it that maybe connection. I don't know. I can say it.
Okay,
But I don't think I spend time in any of the places. Much time? No, I don't spend much time. Maybe at the registry at some point. Yeah.
the final week is a whirlwind for the class treasurer. The finish line is paved with paperwork. But the last student is cleared and the final gown is handed out and the weight begins to lift. Nathan has served his class. A common adage says it is easy to get into Bugema, but hard to live. Nathan feels this way about it.
Sometimes it can be on the side of the institution, but also on the side of the student. Now, like I've talked about the early clearance for graduation. Some of the students actually come in last minute, and you find that they don't make it to the deadline, so they end up not graduating. Also, it could be in the side of the institution. Why? Because of the system. Sometimes you may find that you've delayed in the system and you have to change bulletin. Now that means going back to class, and now you cannot graduate, and some people learn of it when time is already gone, and they start blaming it on the system. But of course it still comes back to the student, because there are people who graduate within time, and maybe because of the long lines, I can also say some people are not from within by the time of clearance.
Okay.
They are working somewhere probably, and they just plan to come for one day to clear. Then they end up finding long lines. They cannot complete the process.
Yeah.
So that makes them get frustrated and make such statements.
Okay.
The patron for our year was the man himself, Mr. Jeremiah Sevunya, and the matron was Madam Patience Nambairo Gladys.
The treasurer books are closed. The garden has been harvested. All that remains is the walk across the stage. Next year, other students will graduate. Many more students will join Bugama University. Still, the legacy of Nathan as being one of the people who went through this mighty institution, the friends they make, and the things they did, the memories till graduation and the gown make up their graduate story.
The School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences. School of Agriculture and Applied Science.
This is the journey to the gown.